Well, are you as excited as I am? I think so. All right. So today we are looking at two things. We are looking at the multiplying of fractions and mixed numbers, and we're going to look at dividing fractions and mixed numbers. The main thing that we're going through here is we have our steps for you to follow along with. When we have mixed numbers, we do need to get them into improper fractions. And that's the big thing is when we add and subtract, we just leave the whole number out there. We just ignore it, but not when we are multiplying with our mixed number. So we're going to simply start off with our plain old fractions. So if necessary, well, we don't have mixed numbers, so it is not necessary. And we're going to jump right to cross division. Remember, cross division is where we check on the diagonal and see if we can do some division. It's also, some people call it cross simplifying as well. So I'm looking at the 7, I'm looking at the 8, and I'm going, nope, nope, nope. Nothing fits into 7 and nothing fits into 8. Now you might say, what about the number 1? Well, yeah, it's kind of like spinning around. It might be fun, but it's not going to get you anywhere. When we divide by 1, it's not going to change the number. So we're going to be right back where we started from. So who fits into 9 and who fits into 3? Well, 3 does. 3 fits into 9 3 times, and 3 fits into 3 1 time. So now we're ready to multiply across because there is no more cross division. And that's it. They're multiply across. 7 times 1, 7. 3 times 8, 24. And then we need to check for simplifying. Typically when we do all of our cross division, we don't have a lot of simplifying to do. Most of the time it's not done. But just in case we miss any, we do need to check for it. So let's go on over to question number 2. We're looking for cross division. Oh my goodness, look at this, look at this. 3 fits into 3 once, and 3 fits into 3 also one time. 2 fits into both of our numbers here. So 2 fits into 2 once, 2 fits into 4 2 times. So now we can multiply across. 1 times 1, don't worry, I got that one for you. And 2 times 1, yeah, I got that one for you too. It is 1/2. What we want to watch for in question number 3 is it's not always about the smaller number fitting into the larger number. What's a number that fits into 4 and 10? In other words, common factor, all right? Yeah, it's 2. So 2 fits into both of them. So how many times does 2 fit into 10? Well, it's 5. We can take out 5 groups of 2. How many groups of 2 can we take out of 4? Well, we can take out 2 of them. We do like to kind of cross them out. We're not grinding them out. Just a little mark through it there to let them know that's no longer there. So when I multiply across, 2 times 3 is a 6, and 5 times 5 is a 25, and there we go. We've got it there. So main thing there is plain old fractions. There's no changing. It's check for cross division, multiply across. Let's hang out now with our mixed numbers. As you see from the very beginning there, we do need to change our mixed numbers into improper fractions. Do you remember how to do that? Oh, you don't? Okay, well, here we go. And just in case you said there, remember, it is a multiplication followed by an addition. You can do the whole regrouping thing if you would like. I think you'll find it's easier that we just simply multiply and then we add. So 5 times 4 is 20, 20 plus 1, 21. So we get 21, and we'll keep the denominator the same, 21/4. And again, to change any mixed number to improper fraction, it's always the same thing. A little multiplication followed by some addition. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14, and then it's thirds here. Now, it's the same problems that we've just been doing there. So check for cross division, and who fits into 3 and into 21? Well, 3 does. 3 fits into 3 1 time. 3 fits into 21 7 times. And who fits into 4 and into 14? Well, 2 does. 2 fits into 14 7 times. 2 fits into 4 2 times. Now we're ready to multiply across. So 7 times 7, 49. 2 times 1 gives us 2. Now, simplify. Okay, typically when we say simplify, yeah, improper fractions, All right, now, one of the things moving forward is improper fractions become the norm. We write a lot of things using improper fractions. So you can leave it as this if you would like. If you'd rather write it as 24.5, that's fine as well too. The main thing is if we leave it in the 49 halves, there is no number that fits into 49 and into 2. So that's what we mean some simplifying. So yes, it can have an improper fraction, but is there a number that fits into both of them? No, it's not. You can stop there. If you want to change it to the mixed number, listen, I'm not going to stop you from that. That's fine. Let's go on over to question number 6. Remember, we've got mixed numbers, so we need improper fractions. So we're going to multiply followed by addition there. So 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 1, 31. Ooh, let's try that again. 31 fifths. Now, the thing about the 15 is there's nothing. So what do we do with that one? Absolutely, Mr. Cow. We make it an improper fraction by putting a 1 underneath it, because when we divide something by 1, it does not change the value. Now we can go about our business here. Let's do some cross division. 5 fits into 5 once. 5 will also fit into 15 3 times. No cross division here, so now we can multiply across. So when we multiply 31 times 3, we get 93. 1 times 1 is 1. Now this is one where we do want to clean up. And I know we're thinking is, wait a second, you just said over here, absolutely, but because it is a whole number, we would want that answer of 93 to be down there. All right. Let's go on to the next page. And dividing. What we want you to notice here is your directions here. When we divide fractions and mixed numbers, we're going to have all the same steps except one new person shows up. So we still need to change the mixed numbers to improper fractions if it's necessary. Well, that's a plain old fraction, so we don't need to do that. Here's your new key step that we've got. Rewrite. You multiply by the reciprocal. So we never actually divide fractions. We always multiply by the reciprocal. Now, reciprocal means to flip, so we reverse the numerator and the denominator. So rewrite it there. We leave the first one alone. We change our division to a multiplication, and we take the reciprocal, which means that we flip it. You should notice that, hey, this is just a multiplication problem. And yep, so hello, cross division, multiply across. I will take that because nothing fits into 3, nothing fits into 2, but you would rather tell me 1 and 1/2. I would buy that from you as well. Let's skip on over to question number 8. I guess it's not skipping, it's the next one. Remember, we're going to rewrite, so we leave the fraction alone. We leave the first fraction alone. We change the division sign to a multiplication sign. Oh, man, sometimes I press too hard, it just disappears on me. There we go. And then we take the reciprocal of that second fraction. So again, reciprocal meaning to flip. So we're looking for cross division here, and hello, 7 fits into 7 once, into 14 2 times. Now we can multiply across. 6 times 2 is 12. 1 times 5 is 5. Nothing fits into 12. Nothing fits into 5. So I would buy that from you. If you want to simplify, all right, I can take out 2 groups, and I would have 2 pieces left over. So I would take 2 2/5 from you. All right. I know I'm kind of talking a little bit fast here, but again, hopefully this is something that you haven't seen before. If it's not, or you're not as familiar with it, then yes, pause, stop, rewind. We do want to make sure that we are taking care of that. So we're going to do one more that's here, because again, it is kind of repetitive of what we have been doing. Let's go after question number 11. So now, because we have mixed numbers, we do need to change to improper fractions. So remember, it's a multiplication followed by some addition. So 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So it is a 9/4 divided by, and again, I haven't gotten to step 2 yet, which is why I'm not rewriting. 5 times 5 is 25, plus the 2 is 27, so it is 27/5. Okay, first step done. I've changed. Now I'm going to rewrite. So we leave the first fraction alone, 9/4. We do multiply, and then we take the reciprocal. We're looking for cross division. All right. 4 and the 5. Nope. 9 and 27. Oh, yeah. 9 fits into 9 one time, and 9 fits into 27. Oops, that shouldn't be there. 3 times. So now we can multiply across, and we will be done. Absolutely, Cookie Monster. It is time for cookies because we got the answer of 5/12. If you got some cookies, this would be the time because we're done for today.